Yo guys, what is going on? I'm here bringing you guys back here another top 5 for this week. We always do top 5s on Friday on the channel, so definitely /mark Friday for top 5s. And this week's top 5 is going to be top 5 RU mons. Now, I have laddered up predominantly very high in RU. RU is probably my best here when it comes to competitive play, and I don't want to stroke my own ego, but I definitely know this tier like the back of my hand. So this one I can be a little more confident in. If you guys can get the video 500 likes though, it would mean a lot to me. Doing a really good job of destroying the like goal 500 likes. So if you guys could do it again, it would be awesome. As well as commenting down below your own top 5 for the RU tier. Now let's get into this. It's just my opinion. So if you think that this is wrong and you don't agree, then please don't bash me. Just drop your own down in the comments down below. And number 5 on this is going to be Clawitzer. Clawitzer is a very good water type inside of this tier. The water types in this tier, barring Jellicent and Gastrodon, I think there's a few more, but that's just at the top of my head too. I mean, there's Quillfish, Almastar, Seismitoad, and Kingdra. Before I actually get too deep into it, I'm not going to be doing the latest recent drops like with Kingdra and Noivern and all that shit. I'm not going to be doing that. So this is what we have. I think Clawitzer is definitely the best one. He hits the hardest. His ability, Mega Launcher, definitely does come through with all of the moves that you have, barring Water Pulse, Aura Sphere, and Dark Pulse. It gives it that extra oomph, that boost, as well as having base 120 special attack with Choice Specs Modest Water Pulse Stab. That hits like a truck, dude. It is really hard. And then Ice Beam for coverage, that's what I like to run. You could also run it Scarf. I've seen Scarf. Base 59 speed is shitty, but at the same time, since RU, where like a lot of the mons is slow, so I guess it doesn't really matter. You could go Assault Vest as well. Assault Vest I love to run too if it's not Choice Specs. It's either Life Orb or Assault Vest. Definitely my 3 favorite items to run this guy. He's really hard. He's very versatile when it comes to his moves. He's got very good coverage as well. He's got base 73 attack, so I mean shit. Crab Hammer was we're not doing this. I've also seen people run Dragon Pulse, Flash Cannon for fairies, barring Aromatisse, Sludge Wave even for Aromatisse. I've just seen a lot, you know. I've also seen some crazy ass shit like Swords Dance Waterfall. Really crazy. I've even seen U-turn just for coverage on that last slot. I like to run Ice Beam. I do recommend Ice Beam for that last slot. I've also seen people run U-turn just to get some initiative out of there, because no one expects that this guy could U-turn. I mean, he can U-turn, but Heracross can't U-turn. What's up, Game Freak? What's up? But no, he's a very good Pokemon. You can even slap in Aqua just there for that small priority to come through. His typing is just pure water, and water is a good typing. I'm not gonna lie. Even pure water is good typing. 2 weaknesses, so it's a good typing. He's really hard. His overall spread, the HP is decent, 71, so you can max that out and it gives you like 345, but that's 248 because I like to have that 8 in special defense just in case you want to run Assault Vest, but I guess in this case I don't really fucking need it there, but it's just there just cause. He's really hard. It's just the main aspect is that he hits really hard, and I definitely love this Pokemon. He's always come through for me. Switch it in on Jellicent, you can Dark Pulse that. Even resistance moves like Water Pulse. If it's like, for example, what do we got right here? A Virizion is still, you know, it does a good amount of damage, so a Choice Specs My Launcher boosted Water Pulse to a Virizion. I would calc that up live right now, but I don't fucking know. Moving on now to the next one, we're going to be having Exploud, and he runs a similar set like Clawitzer. He's also Choice Specs as well, but this is a little different. He gets a base 140 stab move, Boom Burst, and ever since he got this move, Exploud has been so much better in competitive use, because before this, he just sucked. Like before this, he was not shit, dude. But now he's got Boom Burst, and it's definitely brought him high up in the ranks. I've even seen people run it in higher tiers like OU even. UU, I know I definitely love to run Exploud and UU. So he does hit like a truck, man, a truck. Base 91 special attack, good base special attack right there. Maxed out to 309, and you're definitely safe with a Choice Specs Boom Burst base 140 stab move. It is like a truck, I'm telling you. Even resisted mods do not come kindly into this. Even when Cresselia was down here, it was a 2-3 KO on it. If it was especially defensive, like 3 to 5 KO on it. This thing hits too hard, dude. Way too hard. I love his ability Scrappy, which makes it so that he can hit ghost types as well. Nothing is safe. Nothing. If you think for a moment here right now with Focus Blast, Overheat, and Flamethrower, if you think even for a little bit that this guy is walled by a Jellicent, well, you're wrong. Well, you're wrong, because Boom Burst. For that last slot, it's just filler. Flamethrower is just there, honestly, just because I wanted to do the slash. You can have a ton of other things in there. Flamethrower, you can have Shadow Ball, Surf. You could have just a lot of shit, actually. You could really have a lot of shit. I would recommend Ice Beam. I like to run Ice Beam just for that last filler. Woo! Belch there for that last filler slot. That's come in handy a lot. Sometimes I run Shadow Ball as well, but then I'm like, wait, why the fuck I have Boom Burst? Oh my god. But Flamethrower is just there because sometimes you don't want to just rely yourself on Overheat, because how can you sweep with Overheat, you know? So maybe you could swap out Overheat for Fire Blast, you know, and then have Ice Beam in that last first side. Unfortunately, he cannot learn, let's actually check. Can he learn Thunder? He can't learn Thunder. It's only Thunder Fang and Thunder Punch. So if he could get a special Thunder Electric move, he could be a little more versatile. It'd be cool. It'd be cool to have that last electric move. But for now, you could run Flamethrower, you could run Surf, you could run Shadow Ball, Fire Blast over the Overheat. Honestly, you could do a lot. So extra sensory even, you could just do a lot, to be honest, you know, work around your coverage and just fuck around, see what you need, see what you don't need. So you could do a lot. Hell, you could even take off the choice spec, slap in work up, and be that guy. Ooh boy, if you're not real to run Sunny Day Solar Beam X-Cloud though, who's real for that? Ain't nobody real for that. But X-Cloud does hit really hard. As typing, it's not too bad, honestly. It's normal, so he only has one weakness, and he's immune to Ghost, so it's really not too bad. He comes in on a Shadow Ball, and it's really cute how some people forget about the Scrappy when easily just like, oh, okay, well, you know, just coming on the Jellicent. Oh, he Will-O-Wisp me. Okay, I'm almost dead. Now he's gonna go for the Shadow Ball and kill me off. Psycho Boo Boo, Boomber Scrappy. It's really funny as I say that. I'm not kidding. Like, I've seen some people with their Jellicent Shadow Ball my X-Cloud when I'm almost dead, when they could just go for a Scald. So I don't really understand that, but I don't get it because it's a normal type. I don't get it's immune. I don't fucking get it, dude. I don't get it. You can switch in on Ghost type moves is what I'm trying to say. Not they. I'm lost right now. What I'm trying to say is they switch in on you switch it in on a Ghost move, outspeed and kill it off with the Boom Burst is what I'm trying to say. Next mon that we're gonna be moving on is Tyrantrum. Easy, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. And my favorite 6-gen mons that's definitely come out after Pyroar. He's a very strong mon. This set right here is just easily wall breaker set right here. Now, I know a lot of people will definitely say right now, a lot of people who aren't as competitive be like, oh, dude, Strongjaw. I think Rockhead is better than Strongjaw because of the move Head Smash. A base 150 stab rock move that doesn't even give you any recoil with the Rockhead. Slap the Choice Band Adamant on, you literally slap and break the entire tier. This thing breaks the entire tier. There are little things that stop this thing, being the Bronzong, the Bronzong, the Registeel, Cobalion is ×4 resist a Head Smash. That's why you can just swap up your moves and go for the Earthquake though. You could take out Ice Fang, and I think he gets Crunch as well. He does. So you could take out Ice Fang for Crunch, barring whatever you have on your team. If you already have a ton of mons, already have Ice moves, and you really don't need that. Just for Bronzong, if Bronzong is really that scary. But then again, it's 6v6, not 1v6, so you don't have to destroy the entire tier. Yet he does destroy the entire fucking tier, dude. Like, Almamola switch-ins, max defense, one-shots. Choice Band, Adamant, Head Smash, one-shots. Amoonguss, one-shots. Aromatisse, one-shots. I'm telling you, he one-shots almost every single wall in this tier. It's so goddamn powerful. I don't think he doesn't one-shot Gastrodon, but or him on top, you know, because of course they resist it, but even resist it, it still does a fuck ton of damage. Like, I'm not doing any calcs right now. I'm almost guaranteed it's a 2-hit KO. I'm almost guaranteed. Like, it just, he hits so hard. It is so scary. It is so scary. And Steelix is an obvious one, but you have Earthquake, you know? It is so scary. Like, I think I actually want to calc up after this, or else do it actually live right now, because why not, you know? I want to calc up to see how much it does on Attain Growth. I'm pretty sure it does just straight up take out Attain Growth, but I know right now that he does hit really, really, really hard. Like, he hits so hard, dude, it's ridiculous, man. We're actually live doing this. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Are you defensive? There you go. 58 to 69. Okay, so it does not one shot, but it's guaranteed a 2-hit KO, you know? It's pretty much guaranteed a 2. And then he outspeeds because base 71 versus base 50. So, bam, there you go. So you pretty much almost destroys every single wall on this tier, bar is the one that resists moves. Even resisted mons still don't take this thing nicely. Once you get rid of those resisted mons, nothing comes safely on this. In sticky web teams, I think he hits really hard. Base 71 speed though, with 241 maxed out with Adamant. Still fine. He's still really fast that way because his tier is slow. So for him to be having 241 max speed and adamant with max speed is actually really good. He's really hard. Hard body is what I'm trying to say. That's it. Hard body out the ass. This is a definition of wall breaker inside of this tier because this is a really fat tier as well. So it has Almola, Mungus, and Aromatisse with Tangrowth, Regenerator, Wallcar out the ass, dude. That's just no. But he hits so hard that it's ridiculous, and you have to try it out. The set that you see on my screen, I definitely recommend to try this out. This is pretty much 90% of my Tyrantrum. Sometimes V-Dance I run, sometimes Assault Vest, offensive. Sometimes I like to run, maybe instead of Choice Band, Assault Vest, the exact same spread, just to take a hit if you don't, you want to be a little more bulky offensive. But hey, I like this set. It does a lot, and I've actually laddered up, I think, to number 3. I think it was about last month I laddered up to number 3 with a Rockhead Choice Band Tyrantrum because a lot of people were not ready. They were not ready. Moving on now to number 2 though on this list is going to be Golbat, Violet Golbat. You already know what it is though. Golbat is easily one of the bulkiest mons inside this entire tier, and I think he actually will, excluding Steelix, I think he actually is, correct me if I'm wrong, but excluding Steelix, I think he actually is, he's definitely one of the bulkier mons in this tier, We got Steelix, Rhyperior, Registeel, and Golbat, So he's definitely one of the bulkiest mons inside of this tier. When it comes to a tier that has a ton of fighting types, I think this tier, it's got a lot. It's got all the Hitmons. It's got Emboar. It's got just a ton of mons right here, man. Just even fighting moves that you'd want to run on somebody. Cobalion. It's got a lot. Scrafty, who's recently dropped into here, dude. Virizion. So when it comes to a tier with fighting types, Golbat is definitely that mon there. You can take any fighting type move that you could ever come across, dude, and then just easily retaliate back with a Brave Bird, because Golbat is indeed a very fast Pokemon. Base 90 speed, dude. So you don't need no investment at all. Without any investments at all, 31 IVs, it's 216 max speed. Now that may sound like, oh, it ain't shit. Well, in a tier full of slow mons, that's actually really good. And a wall being 216 speed with 262 max defense, and that's excluding a Violite. Stop in the Violite and double that. Oh my god, dude. You could even do max special defense as well, and his defense would still be high. Golbat always is out here taking hits, dude. He can remove hazards. Super Fang to bring him on down to 50%. That way that when a Pokemon that, like right now when I said I can't talk. Right now, when I said that a mon resists a certain move from a wall breaker, you could bring it at 50% and then come out to that wall breaker and break whatever wall that you just brought down to 50%. It's very versatile as well, bringing down an opponent's wall core down to 50%, because once your wall core is gone, it's very, very, very risky to start playing around. So wall core is definitely a big thing in competitive play, and when you take out someone's wall core, you feel a lot more comfortable about yourself. You're in a better position than they are. So Brave Bird as well, base 120 stab flying move, that is really good as well. Ruse to get some recovery off, very good Pokemon. I definitely recommend using it more. It's a super fun Pokemon to use as well. It's just Golbat, man. Look at this man. His mouth is huge. Moving on out to the number 1 mon who I think in this tier has got to be Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee with that base 120 attack, giving him doubling his speed, then maxed out 273, double that up with the Unburden. If it's not double, it's what is it? Oh, it is doubled. Okay, I thought it was 1.5. No, it's straight up doubled. Normal Gem Fake Out. Everybody knows the Normal Gem Fake Out set. There's a lot of other sets that a lot of people recommend. This is Lychee Berry Endure. There's a lot you could do. Some people even run Life Orb, with the Reckless Life Orb, Double Edge, High Jump Kick, Reckless High Jump Kick from base 120 mon with 87 speed. That hits like a truck. There's so many ways you could run Hitmonlee, but this is, I think, is one of Hitmonlee's better sets. You got Fake Out just to get off that Unburden Normal Gem boost, because you use a Normal Gem and it goes right away when you use it, and Fake Out is all-time priority. So you use that, you get the speed off. And unfortunately, if they don't go out to a Ghost type, then you have Knockoff right there as well, just for the Ghost types, High Jump Kick hits really hard, already with an Adamant nature, since you're going to get that double speed. Adamant nature, High Jump Kick, base 120 stab, maxed out 372's attack, hits like a truck. I'm telling you, dude, it really does. Even on resisted mons like Aromatisse, they still don't even take it nicely. They just don't. They don't, dude. Sometimes it's just there for coverage as well, for those mons that are flying type, like Golbat, especially Golbat, since he, doesn't even give a fuck about knockoff or high jump kick. So definitely Golbat is right there. there. It's just he is really hard. And for Mont to have base 120, get the speed doubled and just run around house, breaking shit, breaking walls and stuff like that, I definitely think he is, in my own opinion, one of the better Mons inside of this tier. And he does hit like a truck. I constantly keep saying he hit like a truck because look at the attack stat, dude. 120, man, underrated as shit. Though he does die quick with that base 50 HP, so he doesn't really last long. And his defense is really shit too, 53. But special defense is kind of good, so he can take a boom blast guaranteed, since special defense is something not to, you know, sleep around. 110. So he also gets rapid spin. Fun fact, he gets rapid spin. A lot of people are always caught off guard when the hitmons always go for rapid spin. You could also slap in mock punch in there just for priority. You could do poison jab as well. If you're not reliant on the stone edge, you could do rock slide. This close combat as well over the high jump kick, just in case if you don't want that miss. Just a lot of stuff that you could even do. Blaze kick, earthquake, just a ton of shit that you could do to kind of run this mon into ways where you think it would work best. But that is going to be it though for this video. So if you guys enjoyed this, give the video a thumbs up. Let me know your own top 5 are you done, comment down below. And with that being said, give the video 500 likes. We're doing a really good job with that. So please, as a content creator, it does mean a lot to me if you guys can kill that like button, 500 likes. And that is going to be it. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys later.